Morning chaps, we've got a, what day is it today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's Friday. Got Ian here today. Say hi Ian!
Hello!
That's Ian, Tesla's here. He's going to be wiring this test engine for us so we can have it on a switch basically, so we don't have to mess around with cables each time. And done a bit of welding on Kate. I need to tidy up basically and clean them up and then put some primer on them. That is Andy's work, that's my work. Okay, so I'm very happy with the way the seal went in and the A-post, and I'm starting to be happy with the arches. Now these are the I think the rear wheel inner arch things, and it comes in one slice, two slices, and then the quarter panel thing that repairs. So this is the new panel in, and you can see I had to stitch it instead of recreating what Ford did. I did cut a corner and basically just stitched new metal on, and I'm beginning to do it on this side as well. So yeah, obviously got a lot of work to do there. See, this is what you're trying to tie up here. Which is that edge down here somewhere. Normally this would come down and then would do that here to match this. So I'm not doing that. I'm just coming straight in and spot welding it on the inside of the arch. I've welded this here to keep the panel at the right location while I'm tagging it there. And then we're going to take the rear panel out and then build all both corners and the rear panel together. The pop is not working because we've got the fuel leak and the brakes need doing, so hopefully Tony will sort these out when he's back from holiday. And how are you doing? Thanks for coming over today.
It's all right, I'll come over because I've missed you.
Yeah, I'm very missable, aren't I?
Hello Ali Mac, watched you last night mate.
What did you watch him do?
It was just this like 800 hours conversation chat with Ali.
Ali Mac Mechanical, Thursday night.
Get together with the world,
yeah,
and has a giggle. That's it.
That's brilliant. What are you doing here, dude?
I'm removing everything that we don't need. I'm reversing the plate so when it's mounted to the engine frame we see it correctly because it was upside down. So we're just going to strip out what we don't need and then start fresh.
Okay. Awesome.
Choke cable goes because you said you don't want to choke.
No, we're not going to need the choke.
Don't need the choke, but there's just choke cable there then.
We can always put one on if we need it, but we've also got some new 40 IDF Weber carburettors to fit onto Luke's beautiful Mk1 Ford Fiesta, and him and his dad have done lovely work on this car, and it is a very nice piece. It's got a nice steering wheel on it. It's got a 1600 cross-flow engine in it. Ian, did you say you've got two of those things that you put over the wings so you can lean on the car to work on the engine?
Yeah.
Yeah? You got them here?
Yeah, right there. So the inside
Okay. So it's got 36 IDFs. Luke bought these to me a few months ago for a rebuild and calibration, which we did, but unfortunately I missed that someone had drilled extra holes for progression holes, and I never noticed it, which I'm not too happy to admit that is the truth. So although it does run, and it runs reasonably well, there's an unfixable flat spot which makes driving the car irritating and just not doable. So he bought the car today, and these Webers, we supplied these Webers, and these are bigger. So he's got 36 in the car, 36s, and we're going to put these 40s in. We've already calibrated them theoretically, so they should be about right. And that's pretty much it. We're going to put some nice little trumpets on them. It's got this nice pipe across that hopefully the trumpets will fit under it. and we might not need this. Ideally I'd leave the manifold on the engine, and yeah, it's got a nice Kent cam in it. He's done absolutely beautiful work. He worked for a company that paints cars, I believe, or deals with paint, so he's a very good painter, and he's done a lovely job painting this. It's got these nice old Ford wheels on them, 4 spokes. Gav's gonna have a wet dream when he sees this, because he loves Mk1 Fiestas, and Gav's coming actually, so he will see it today. It's got some nice Italian styled Recaro seats. Well, I believe they're Italian styled, very good condition all around. So yeah, that's a little project that we're going to be getting involved with today. What gauge is that?
Water temperature that we're going to be fitting.
Okay, good.
Are you fitting a fuse box to it?
Ray suggested that we buy this to help us.
So the fuse pump, the fuel pump can go through a fuse system.
I assume that's why he suggested I bought it, yeah. Is it useful?
Yeah, I mean, for the fuel pump, I mean, it's only going to be on the side, so it's up to you, but like, you can always protect it with the fuse, so.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
You can see, we'll see.
That sounds good. So, do you want me to put your workbench over by the engine so you can have somewhere to work on?
Can do.
I haven't got one, so.
Wheel this over, can't I?
I'll see what I can do, mate. Oh yeah, that's a good point. You can wheel that one.
Yeah.
There he is. I told you he'd have a wet dream on it. Dude, come on, have a look at this, man.
I like that.
Gav's shaking his head.
I like that.
How you doing? You alright?
You son.
See what I mean, dude?
Yeah.
This is why I want one of these.
You want a Fiesta?
This is what I mean.
Hey chaps, we've used Ian's, they had to clean them from underneath. They're felt at the back, magnetic, so these are good when you're working on the engine bay to keep it tidy. So I'm just in the process of disconnecting the throttle cable, fuel supply, and now the manifold stud nuts to lift those off. And just wanted to mention, Luke is one of our subscribers on YouTube. I was very pleased to see that he's used our sticker on his motor. Thanks, Luke, which
I'm in love with this car.
means a lot. Yeah, Gav's in love with this car. Yeah.
This is I want one of these. I have to offer him 20 quid for it and he'll accept it.
Bargain.
Bargain.
Yeah, and you're making us a nice English breakfast, dude.
Well, yeah, rude not to, wouldn't it, really?
Okay, so what we're finding is we've just lowered the carburettors in place, the new carburettors. I don't know if you can see here, but the spindles are too long, so that carb's not sitting because it's resting on the spindles. So the spindles are going to need shortening a lot to get these to fit. So it's a very tight fit at the best of times. Now, what these guys did before, or partly me as well, is obviously use this sort of throttle linkage here it takes a wire into there and then it turns it into a ball and socket thing. So these guys probably couldn't fit nuts on these, so they welded them. And you've got it's basically pulling the linkage. It's a pulling thing, right, from underneath. So we've got the same sort of spindle configuration in there now, but none of the levers are giving us the option A, to fit. The levers are a challenge to fit, and B, yeah, ideally I'd like to replicate this onto those new carburettors, but that does mean possibly having to weld on new carburettors, which isn't ideal, but it might be our only option. The other thing is to mesh the carburettors here so you can synchronize them, but pull from here, from the end, because we do have threaded ends on each side of the carburetor, so we can put a lever here but then that means we have to move the throttle anchoring position somewhere else, and obviously it's Luke's car, so I won't want to start, you know, mounting things on other places. But ideally we'd get it done as it is, but we do have options. What's cooking?
Eggs.
I was going to see what Ian's doing quickly, because he's very quiet. Ian?
Yeah.
Can you not be so quiet, please?
Thank you.
We're modifying the throttle lever. That's the little part we've just cut off.
Okay.
We're going to rework it and then mount it on a 180-degree direction, something like that. And we're going to have to jig it up a little bit. You might have to create a bit of a recess on this.
It's a circle, yeah?
Yeah, bit of a, yeah, that's it. So it sits nicely on there. And then we'll get the welder out and blitz it, test fit it, test operate it. If it all works, then we pull it out, bead-blast the whole thing, and then zinc plate it.
What are you doing, dude?
Oh, I just heard my voice.
Retrofitting.
Oh, we've just published a video
Right,
on
Gals,
the
we're going to
Facebook.
modify throttle.
Gonna be our test rig. It's looking nice, man. Remember, I've got tech screws as well, Ian. If you want to use some tech
Oh,
screws,
them are good.
do you want a couple?
Yeah, about 4.
Yeah.
4.
4, yeah. Let's get some weathers on this beautiful baby. That's got a bit of a
dip in it?
bit of a dip in it, yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's your idea doing? Right. Alright, that just needs a bit of grinding now with the belt grinder.
So there you go. We've adapted it, turned the lever around 180 degrees, so that now looks like the original part, which was on here. So that's the original, and that's the new bit.
We've used narrow nuts, and we've also cut the spindle flush with the nuts, the narrow nuts, and it's perfect. And now we've got to introduce a full throttle stop lug. So we've got to weld a little lug in there, which ain't gonna be easy, is it? Okay, we just welded a full throttle stop lug. We've just tested it on the carburetor and it works beautifully. We want to make it look a little prettier before we zinc plate it. So we're going to bead blast the levers and zinc plate. Ooh. That's a little notch for the
That's the notch.
for the spring to lock into place, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. This is a bit of a bespoke Weber carburetor installation, isn't it?
Very bespoke.
For that beautiful car. I keep saying it, man. It's got a nice red sort of fiery Ferrari colour, isn't it?
I love it.
This song is for you.
Filled with gratitude and love. God
bless you.
you make me feel brand new.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Sing this song. How's that?
That looks really good, dude.
So the main walls will be there and there.
We've just changed the location of the battery. We brought it onto this side. Ian built a little frame for it and welded it in, and that's working that out. And he's mounted the control panel temporarily, yeah?
Yeah, it's all temporary at the moment.
Good, it's looking good. And we've been zinc plating our levers, our custom made levers for these carburettors, and we should be mounting them on the manifold soon. Plumbing them and using our airflow meter to synchronise once we've started. I set the idle mixture screws to 2.5 tons so we know where we're at. We've managed to modify levers so we've got a throttle return spring at least on each spindle. And Gav's been zinc plating bits. Okay guys, we're going to be ready to fire this bad boy up in a minute. I'm going to prime the carburettors with fuel. Nice one, dude.
Yes.
Well, you need to look in, dude, and see if the pumps are spraying.
Yeah, spraying that.
Okay. Okay. That's about right, dude. Wicked. Now, where is... Got a bit of a problem, dude, because the throttle plates are not shutting. They're not shutting fully. Alright?
Right.
And I think the reason that's happening is that this needs adjusting.
Is this the moment of truth?
Yeah.
Right then.
So just double check, dude. We've had a look at so it's fastened to the manifold with the gaskets, all clear there. Plumbing is in, secured. Throttle connection is tested, secured. So it's just a case of starting it up and seeing what happens. Alright? Idle mixture, speed needs upping. You need the idle speed up a little bit, which is this screw here. And I'm looking at it. Now you've got to try that. Have a look. That's reading a 10. Far off, so that's taking it more. So that needs to go down to 8. Got a fast road cam, which might be why the idle's a little bit lumpy.
Sounds good already.
Yeah. Just difficult to get to the mixture screws. Hello, is that Luke? Hello? Is that Luke?
Yeah.
Mate, the line's not very good, man. How you doing, buddy?
Not bad, yeah.
All good, man, all good. Your motor is ready, except for the trumpets and fitting the air filter. And it sounds pretty good, mate. So I look forward to having you over and we go for a spin in it and you tell me what you think, okay?
Okay.
We've retained the throttle linkage as it was. We just added some of our own levers in it. It's a little bit of a neater installation with the fuel, the plumbing. All right, so that's good. And it sounds really nice, mate, when we rev it. So that's good. It will still need a little bit of adjusting, mate. I don't have a CO2 meter to know exactly what to do with the mixture screws, but it's round about right. And it's also got now a throttled stop and a full throttled stop, so it's a bit of a better installation, if you like.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to start it up, dude, and so he can hear it? Do you want to hear it, dude? Okay. So hopefully one of the rods won't pop out the block, yeah?
Not this time, anyway.
Yeah, let me film you, man. All right. It's not going to sound that great because Gav's it's on the phone, like, but.
Yeah, it's fine.
Go on, rev it. Alright, switch her off, dude. Mate, the other thing I wanted to ask you, man, does the electric fan have a sensor in it, a switch? Because it hasn't come on yet.
No, I didn't come.
Say that again, mate.
It won't come right.
Oh, dude, I can't hear you, dude. Is it, will it come on or not?
It won't come on.
Yep. Okay, it takes for ages. Alright. Alright then, dude. I'll speak to you tomorrow, okay? It should be ready for you Monday or Tuesday to collect. Alright, I'll be here tomorrow if you want to pop over. I'll leave it with you, okay? Don't leave the car here for too long, mate, because I want to get on with Kate and I don't want to have sparks flying with your motor here, alright? Alright then, dude. Speak to you later, mate. Bye, bye. Alright, I think that's a winner, dude, so...
It's a winner in my books from the second I got here.
I'm just going to put a bit of tape here to stop anything falling in. The torch can come off. He did say that would start, but the fan, but it takes a while.
Okay. Right
okay,
then.
dude. So we can take these off, shut the bonnet carefully, make sure the studs don't poke through the bonnet, and then wait until the trumpets are here, and that's it. All right. Sweet. Okay, let's sign off, by the way. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our video. Luke, thanks for bringing a beautiful motor to us. Go say goodbye, dude.
Goodbye, dude. I want one of these.
Yeah, okay.
In fact, I want this one.
Mission accomplished. Pretty much just the trumpet's done. Mr. Ian?
Yes, sir.
You want to say goodbye to the people that love watching you on these videos?
Not really.
Okay.
Bye, folks.
There you go. He's a good showman, he is. Ian, I don't think this is fitted very well, dude. The bolts are falling off and everything. Now that battery installation's very good.
This one
the
is
pump's going to go on tomorrow.
Yeah, that's got to be...
When are you coming back, dude?
as soon as I can, brother.
Okay, that'll be about 6 months' time.
Yeah, about a year or two.
Okay.
But that's just got to be tacked or screwed onto there.
Okie dokie.
All
No,
the
seriously,
nuts
dude.
for the
But when do you think you can come back again?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
As soon as I can.
that'll be great, man.
I know that.
I'm having a week.
Thanks a lot, dudes. Hey, dudes. Today we've had a full singing and dancing workshop, man, and I've really enjoyed, and I'm grateful for you guys coming over.
I've really enjoyed your company.
Have you really?
No. I'll miss you. She's coming on. Have you showed them the welding?
I did, man. I did. Yeah, that's my little panel there. Looks like it's had shrapnel all over it. It's just the ball peen hammer it's called. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so I've got to finish that arch for strength, and then we're going to put the car flat again, lower it down to our axle stands, remove the spit completely from the back, take the panel off. I have a panel back there. It's there. Can't, yeah, sort of thing. Ah, shit! Oh, dude, your reaction times. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you later, and have a nice evening.
I'm going for a wee.